I'm Molly Gold, home organization expert, and today's installment in Go Mom Organizing Tips for September is all about a meal planning routine. Show me a busy mom who's not stressed out at 5 o'clock wondering what she's going to do for dinner when she gets home after work or gets back after carpool, and I'll show you a busy mom who's figured out how to meal plan well. So here are my tips to put you on the right path. Number one, you're going to want to use a meal planner tool. We've got a great organized meals worksheet in our DIY Go Mom Planner that should help you with everything you need, as well as a grocery worksheet. But you may have another tool that you use online. You may have a service that you use. It really doesn't matter where you get it from, but you need to go ahead and work this out in a time frame. So get yourself a tool. Number two, go ahead and list out just on a piece of paper everything that your family will eat for dinner. I like to focus on dinner for meal planning more than breakfast and lunch, just because that's the one that requires the most effort based on how my family eats. So list out everything that they will eat, and just as many meals as you can possibly come up with, if it's 3 or 23, because the next step is going to be to then map those meals out over 4 weeks. So you're going to create a month's worth of menus, and you can repeat a week if you want. If you have 14 meals, you can do every other week, the same rotation. It really doesn't matter. This is not about asking you to add in new recipes, although you may choose to do that once you get a groove going. And this is not about asking you to have, 28 different meals available. This is asking you to make a schedule of the meals that you know your family will eat, because we're trying to bring down the stress and make sure the food is available. After you map out the meals that you have, I want you, if you've got holes, if you can only put a couple, 3 in each week, go back and look to add in recipes for things like grilling out. Make sure to leave in a night for leftovers. You want to cook something that has leftovers involved. Make sure to leave a night for a crock pot. Make sure to consider using a convenience food like a rotisserie chicken that's already cooked from the grocery store. And then also make sure to consider the occasional night out. And I don't mean a grandiose dinner out. It could just be having pizza or Chinese takeout, whatever your family likes. All of those things placed on the most stressful nights, the nights where you're the busiest, the nights when no one's home for dinner at the same time, will go the distance to help you know that you've provided a nutritious meal for your family without adding in a bunch of stress to make it happen. Now, you've got the list, you've got the menus mapped out, you've got them going every couple of weeks, however that is for you. You're going to make a grocery list for each week that goes along with that. So we have week 1, we have 7 different meals, whatever it is, 5 meals and takeout and leftovers. Make the grocery list that goes along with those meals. Because the secret in the sauce here is that then moving forward, you can rotate these weeks however you like, and you'll not only have your meal list, you'll know what you need for groceries, so that eventually you can dovetail that all together and make it work well at the grocery store for you. You'll get used to buying in bulk the things that you know that you'll need for certain recipes at certain times. You'll get used to looking for things on sale and using coupons. This isn't about trying to get you to that masterful place where it's all saving as much as you can and doing all that. Right now, the goal is to get that meal planning routine in place so that dinner's on the table, no matter how many shifts it takes for it to get eaten, so that nobody feels stressed, no matter how many things happen before you actually finally get home, and that you, mom, know that you've done your best to provide what you can for your family, no matter where they are. So those are my tips for a meal planning routine. I would love to know, what are your best meal planning routine tips? I'm not a master in the kitchen. The fewer steps, the better, and I'm all about saving time. So I love doing things like my friend Sarah Penix just recently shared how she marinates chicken, puts it in a freezer bag. As soon as she gets it home, she puts that marinade in, puts it in the bag, and labels it. I'd love to see your tips about freezing meals ahead, cooking double batches. All of those things are great time-saving tips when it comes to meal planning. First, let's get you on a routine. Check out our meal planning tips Pinterest board. We'd love to know what you think about the pins we have there, and make sure to stop by again. September really is all about routines, so I hope that you're finding our posts helpful. And as always, we are so glad that you're here. Thanks so much for stopping by. We'll see you next time.